What up, ladies and gentlemen, old and young, smart or dumb, to a brand new episode of the Gas Station Podcast, the podcast where you get filled the fuck up. I am your host once again. After last week, we had a guest host, but this week I'm your host again. I'm your host, Kayczar. I'm back here once again with my boys. We got Nobu, aka Amirul, in the building. Middle, how you feeling, bro? You had a little bit of scare this week, right?
Yeah, I had a little bit of a COVID scare, my guy. So don't be an idiot like me. I'm a certified idiot. I got a whole CJ and everything, so I can do it. You guys can't. I ajak my friend come over to lepak. My phrase. First error on my side. But before I ajak, I already told him lah, like, okay, do you got any contact, blah blah blah, whatever the fuck. And he said no. He only go to work, blah blah blah. I'm like, go to work. I'm like, okay, whatever. He came lepak. Second mistake I made was no. The second part is not my mistake. It's his mistake. He bought Mexicana wrap from Texas Chicken, but he only bought one.
Okay.
And there were three
so
of us.
So you guys had to...
Yeah, we had to share. There's no other way to eat the food, bro.
I mean, that shit is amazing. I love that.
I had to share. And then he bought tiga jalapeno poppers. That shit funny also, but that one we didn't share, like one by one, and okay lah, whatever. And then he brought his vape. He bought a new vape.
Ah, god damn.
Yeah,
y'all just sharing all over the place.
I made a mistake, bro. I made not one, I made 3 fucking mistakes on one night. So the next day too, we go back, and then motherfucker, I woke up, I look at my phone, then fucker text, weh, budak office aku seorang positif though. I'm like, alah babi ni. No, but all of us, including the guy who was positive, was all double vaccinated, 100% concrete boys. So I was like, okay lah, whatever lah, I'll just I'm vaccinated, probably I'm just gonna demam whatever. And so today came the day that he was supposed to do his swab test. He did. Thankfully it's negative.
Nice.
Negative. And then so now I'm like, I'm chilling, but he's gonna do another test in like another 5 days, so I think it should be okay, right?
Yeah. Why is he at the office? Like, what does he work as? Like,
he work as business development something.
How come they're at the office, bro?
Okay. I'm gonna say one thing only. The boss is an idiot tu je lah.
Right.
The boss is an idiot.
Okay.
But his boss, damn stupid, bro.
Like, I can tell. Why are you in the office? None of us are in the office, bro. What the fuck? Like,
like, you know, one of those type of boss where if he doesn't see you in front of his eyes and doing work, he know, like, he's gonna think like, this motherfucker playing games lah, he's not doing his work, sleeping.
Company time.
I'm like, bro, chill the fuck out, bro. I got nothing else to do. Might as well just do some work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. Okay, cool. Also back with us as usual, back in his room, no more in his car. Mr. Shi, aka Kafka Purp. Okay, internet sudah settle, Josie.
Oh yeah, your internet. Dah sambung lah.
Very fast now.
Kabel baru ke apa?
Yeah, they had to fix the cable. I had to pay $40.
$40?
Yeah, because it's the home one. I destroyed it lah, so they have to pay. If it's underground work, it's free.
Yeah. Like if it's their fault, then it's free lah.
Yeah, it's my fault, so I have to pay lah.
Okay lah, at least RM40 lah.
Okay. I called this because I tried to get it fixed on Sunday or Saturday, and Unify wasn't responding.
They don't work.
Yeah, so we called this one technician, like my brother know, right? We said, okay, come and fix it first when we send him pictures and all that shit. That fucker said that it's gonna cost us RM350. The fuck?
Ketuk,
bro. Literally just change the cable,
No, probably because like with Unify, they have the cable and maybe this guy has to like go buy the cable.
That's how I know. This guy would have thought like, oh, these fuckers are damn desperate. They would pay anything. But $350, okay. Just wait until Monday, then Unify can fix.
$40, bro. $40 and $350, bro.
Yeah, it's fucking big difference, bro.
Like this, the problem. We're trying to help people, but when people pull this kind of stupid shit, rabak, though.
Kan?
Wow. Yeah. You try to give him some business, bro, and the flow was like, Yeah, it's $300.
Even
Nak
if
ketuk
if
you,
he had
bro.
said like 100, right, I would have been like, okay lah, whatever lah.
Fuck it lah, right?
When
Yeah.
he said 350, I was like, this guy's fucking me out. What the fuck?
Fucking with you lah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. But you good? You good? You feel you good? Okay. All right, cool. I've been okay. Nothing much. But yeah. A few developments in our country. Like last week, we said by this week we would have a new PM, and we do. And Ismail Sabri is officially Datuk Sri is I don't know how I should say. Fuck it, like Ismail Sabri is our our new prime minister. Thoughts? What do you guys think?
I've never,
Be
I've
honest.
never heard about this guy like before. So this signing is quite new. We just have to give him time to adapt to the league. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, I think first thought I'm like, nah, man, this guy is too passive lah for me. I feel like he's very passive, so I really don't fuck with his vibe. But like Sashi said, we have to watch and see what he's gonna do. But he
But
already
he
did
almost feels like a stand-in lah. He feels like a stand-in to macam
someone else.
Muhyiddin or whatever, for someone else to do their work. This guy is just like the puppet kind of thing.
We talked about it last week. He got Midin's hand is inside working the mouth.
Yeah,
talk
that's the
about
thing.
But
Yeah, I mean-
you guys saw the thing that he went to see the Banjir thing.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. Okay, we'll get to that, but just with him becoming the prime minister, and I mean we've already seen him. I mean he was the one who was handling MKN and was the one who was deciding when it's locked down and when it's not and all this kind of stuff. So we've kind of seen his work also in, if I'm not wrong, 1998 or 2002 or one of those years. He was actually what do you call this, caught and what's the word you go to court and you're convicted for actually using his power as an MP to give his saudara free license for gerai and shit.
Yeah.
You need like license for gerai and shit. He was giving that shit out for free and all this kind of shit, like, which is like, okay, that's all cool. And yeah lah, so he took over, and like Niro said, his first order was to go to, where was it?
I think it's Kedah, kan? The one that got
Kedah.
hit by Banjir. Yeah.
Kedah is going budget. What were you saying just about
I was
that?
saying, bro, motherfucker, no, those people are like, it's MCO first, COVID. So that's one hardship. And then it's been like 2 years since we like locked down. Economy wise, fucked up. Like, not
Right.
economy as in like our country economy, like family economy punya ni, fucked up. And then came the Banjir, and like people are dying left and right. And the Banjir is like not normal Banjir, it's like the big ass Banjir, like enemy level Banjir. And then this guy rolled in with a big ass fucking billboard welcoming him. Like,
Actually, this guy is all right.
bro,
They constantly making jokes, right? Seriously.
I mean that's like our culture, right? Like if a MP or a minister or the PM or whoever comes, you gotta have some big band. It doesn't matter if he's coming to see dead people.
yeah.
It doesn't matter what.
Bangun balik, bro. Like, sir.
You gotta have the biggest selamat datang Dato Sri and all this kind of nonsense. Like, you gotta have that shit. You know what I mean? Which is like fucking weird lah. It's I don't think that's on him a lot. It's somehow like our kind of culture. Like, oh, I got Dato coming, we have to, bro, like normal Dato, so bro, don't have to be minister, don't have to be nothing. As long as you got Dato in your name, if you're showing up somewhere, the motherfucker's
can do
gonna put a banner. Yeah, sure, they will put banner for you. Which, you're right, we should get rid of that shit.
Yeah, I mean,
It depends on the occasion, lah.
Correct. If it's a celebration, then fine.
If
Their
you
timing is
want
so poor,
people
though.
to come to that particular thing, then yeah, put up billboard, put face, put
Correct.
nudes, whatever, like,
Correct.
for you to get people to come over. And but this is
Yes.
an event where you go melawat people who just had like a very very hard time.
It's a tragedy.
You should have just keep it low, bro. Like, just shut the fuck up and just go. Holy fuck, just
Just
naik
go.
motor pun tak apa, sial.
But you see, this is the thing, lah. All of this is strategic, bro. Why the first thing he wanna do is go there? He trying to show. Okay, so
Saya
he's okay. So
prihatin.
no, he's so everybody has a tag.
Empathetic.
Everybody has a tagline, right? His one is kita keluarga Malaysia. That is his tagline. Okay, Najib had one Malaysia. I don't know what Median had, but you know, everybody got their thing, right? Everybody had their thing, right? His is keluarga Malaysia. So you trying to push the agenda, and he went there and did that. Okay, fine, whatever. Interesting development that I saw today. So he's actually gonna name his cabinet tomorrow. He already submitted it, I guess, to the Istana Negara and blah 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 today.
Tomorrow, as in Friday or Saturday?
Sorry, yeah, today. So it would have, when you're watching this or listening to this, it would have come out already.
Cool.
But what do you call this? Before that, he actually had a meeting with opposition MPs. So he had a meeting with Anwar, Lim Guan Eng, and Matsabu. The four of them had a meeting. And in his speech, when he was, first became the prime minister, whatever, he said, look, enough is enough. Let's stop fighting. I want the opposition to be part of whatever we're doing. So even with the, what's it called? Plan Pemulihan Negara, whatever the fuck it is, he wants the opposition MPs or ministers or whoever to be part of that shit and all that. And then he had this whole thing about we need to empower young people and young people should be more part of this shit and blah 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 and all this shit.
Then fuck off, if you want young people to be a part.
Well, yeah, that's one thing, but that's one thing.
You
of
still
course.
gonna be up there? Fuck off, man.
That's one thing for sure. But again, see, I it's very annoying to me when people come in and say stuff at this point, because we've seen so many people come in and say, "Oh, I'm gonna do this. Oh, I'm gonna do that," and then not do what they do. So I it seems promising, right? Okay, he had the meeting with the opposition, he did all this stuff, blah blah blah. But I don't know if this is gonna follow through. Because this guy is a little bit of a, how do I say this nicely?
Pussy ass bitch.
I don't want to say that. I would say that I don't know, like to your point, Sashi, like I feel like he got no backbone, lah. You know what I mean? Like I feel like he can be swayed and shit. And maybe that's just because the way he looks. I don't know. But like
Someone needs to check his pulse, though.
But then I saw,
He's definitely smoking something.
I saw a video of him wearing like tiga line punya ayahanda punya thing tau. Like
I mean, all of them are that. We don't need to talk about that.
I mean, like, bro.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that. All of them are that, but yeah.
Yeah, if you need that kind of stuff, man, how, bro?
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. It's weird, lah. And so the deputy speaker for the parliament, Azlina Othman, that we spoke about a few weeks ago, she stepped down. She actually left. She stepped down because she said that she was not included in any of the decisions that was happening during that whole parliament shit that we were talking about. She wasn't included. Like, she was like, they didn't even let me in the room. They did the shit. They decided to postpone or do whatever the fuck. And then they come out and tell me to go and tell everybody. And then everybody's shitting on me because I'm the one who delivered or postponed tango or whatever. I'm the one who said it. So everybody's like, fuck you. But I wasn't even in the discussion.
She's a scapegoat, bro.
Yeah. She was like, yo, in fact, I wasn't even there. Like, I don't know. They just came out and gave me a paper and was like, alright, go and tell this shit. So she left.
Malaysian politics is a boys club, bro.
It is. I mean, it's a very heavy
boys club.
Yeah, 100%. No, it's not a boys club. It's an old man club.
Old people who need Viagra club.
Yeah, it's a Viagra club.
It's a Viagra club.
It's a Viagra club, right?
Their logo warna biru. Wait, what? Their logo is biru, right?
I guess.
Isn't he part of the Dacheng gang?
No more. The Dacheng gang, very little only left, bro. Very little people only left.
Dacheng gang new world order, bro. That's what the Illuminati.
No, but basically, PN is Dacheng gang 2.0 lah. Perikatan National is Dacheng gang 2.0.
They rebrand.
They just,
It's a soft reboot.
It's a soft reboot. Yes, correct. They just like we change our name.
Sequel.
Yeah. Oh shit, y'all hate that shit. Okay, we change our name, change logo, change everything. Okay, cool. But the components are still the same. It's not any different. But she made a good suggestion today lah. She said, okay, you said you want to work with the opposition, you want to be more inclusive, do all this stuff. Then appoint a deputy speaker in my position, somebody from the opposition.
Kena on time.
We have 2 deputy speakers. One you can have your own one, and one you have one from the opposition. Be more inclusive, which I think is a good idea. You know what I mean? At this point in time, like we were speaking about the other day, right? And I was saying this 2-party system doesn't really work anymore. This is the only way where it'll work if both are involved. Because now nobody can point the blame. You know what I mean?
Why is it called when both need involved? There's a term for it, right?
Bipartisan.
Bipartisan. Okay.
So it's both. I think all 3 of us here are bipartisan, meaning like we don't give a fuck who's correct, then we support. Who's wrong, then we say fuck. Like we don't care who, right? All of us here are that, right? So yes, you're right. If you want this to be the way, then your cabinet, which it's already announced now while you're listening to this, but should involve opposition MPs, because there are opposition MPs who are capable of certain ministries or whatever the fuck lah. Doesn't have to be all you guys. And yeah, put one floor in the speakers department lah, in the parliament. If you're not scared lah, then us as a people also. Because for me, they should look at it this way. Because why? Because election is coming up. It'll still come up again.
2022 one.
It'll either be next year or latest 2023. But yeah, so now when you put both in the mix and we get to see both of y'all in action, then we can make a good call, right? We can be like, okay, actually y'all also fucked up, or actually y'all not bad actually, or whatever, right? So
if both are like working together, only one person gets to make the final call at the end of the day.
I mean, it depends on what lah.
I kind of prefer like they work together but still a vote thing. Sebab the way kalau if they're just working together, it's just one government now, and there's one government, and the friction is gonna be between the government and the people, instead of like now we have 2 systems, which means that we have the government and opposition, and those 2 fuckers got like they need friction between them to make us like our life better as a citizen now. The way I see it lah.
So that's why we want opposition in there, because opposition being in there doesn't mean they are not the majority. They don't run the government, so they will still give that friction. You know what I mean?
But we definitely need like an opposing punya idea lah, opposing punya ideology on that side, because if everything agree and then tak leh, we need someone who's gonna oppose them whatever what.
If everything
in order to get the best answer
like the 60 years punya time that time like all agree at the time. Tak ada, there's no like argument, there's no friction.
So that's not what the outcome hopefully will, because at the end of the day the opposition still wants to be the government, so they will still provide some fam, I don't fuck with this, like no, don't do this, don't do that. In the UK the opposition has a they call it a shadow cabinet. So what they do is like, let's say I have a party and I lost to Miro's party. Miro party run the shit. So all the ministers are from your party. But from my party, I nominate ministers also all in the same position. So if let's say in Miro's party, Sashi is the sports minister, I got another guy on my side who's the sports minister. And then whenever we bring up sports in the parliament, then this motherfucker will get up and be like, yo, no, I looked into it also. This is my job.
That's
also.
dope. That's dope.
You know what I mean?
Bro,
like,
you're lying, man. That shit cost $2 not $5.
I looked at it too. I looked at it too, and you lying, bro. Like,
imagine then the shadow government, the guy went, the government guy went for a meeting, and the guy at the back just like, tengok. So, can I see the paper? Can I see the paper? Oh.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Excuse me. Can I see that? Oh.
Nah, but to a deeper extent, it would be more so you bring the opposition into the government and then have that discussion within the government itself, lah, so that the whatever decision that comes out has two sides of the coin or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? So we'll see. I doubt he will have anybody in cabinet from opposition, but he was talking about doing some kind of like, you know, their favorite word, jawatan kuasa khas. Okay, special whatever, right? Okay, that one we can include the opposition or whatever. But I mean, we'll see lah. I don't know. I don't know if I'm proud of
Having
this
him
guy
as the prime minister.
I don't know lah, bro.
He don't have the energy. You look at him, he damn lembek, bro. Like
So literally our
He's
last
so
two prime
frail.
ministers is someone who we didn't vote lah.
both.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, both of them. Yeah, the 8 and 9.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Number 7 also we didn't really want, but the flu wanted to do it, so we were like, okay, cool, we support you, Mr. 90 years old. But okay, like I would say 7, 8, 9 is like I'm not proud. I'm like, alright, okay, 6 obviously for what he did with
Paling gangster, bro. That guy brought our country's name to the world, okay? Like into the world. Everybody
he's
knows who
Mr.
the fuck
Blockbuster.
Malaysia is right now.
I've seen comedians make joke about this motherfucker and shit. Like, but yeah, I would say even Najib, whatever he did lah, but he at least got like charisma, you know, he can talk. Like
Yeah. He
at
got-
the start,
Go watch him in a movie lah. At least he's being cinematic.
not just that. Like at the start when he first took over, none of us were like, we were all like whatever.
Yeah.
And when he talks, you feel like, okay, my PM is talking. You know what I mean? Like, okay, this is the prime minister talking. After that, I don't feel like anybody was like, I mean, old guy, he was a PM before Sweden.
Yeah.
And then Midin, I never really felt like it.
No, Midin after he invent the Chirek story terus. The
That-
image
that
is
was
like
the-
gone. The image gone.
Emilia is the kid who constantly wants the parents' punya approval lah.
Correct.
Oh
Trying
my
too
God.
hard, bro.
He felt like that, you know, like okay, he's trying to like make us give him like a sticker or a star for his work, right? He's that kind of
And-
kid.
Correct.
The other, the ninth one, I don't know.
Ninth one, I watched the Fleur speech, bro, after he got sworn in and shit. Bro, the Fleur cannot talk, bro. He's like fucking up words and shit. I'm like, dude, like, this is our guy. This is who is going to be front facing to all the other countries, is this dude. Like,
He's gonna represent Malaysia into all the international meetings, and this
Yeah.
lembek guy, fucking hell.
Oh, man.
Do you guys remember his son, Duffy from Academy Fantasia?
yeah, you brought this up the other day. Right?
Baik punya.
Yeah,
That's his
yeah.
tagline. Holy fuck, man. If
I will
suddenly
say-
he announced cabinet and Duffy menteri, I'm gonna flip the fuck out, bro. You
Hey,
can't even
hey,
win
what's
Academy
his-
Fantasia, bitch. Get the fuck out of here.
What's his name? Alif Shukri. He want to join Nido. He want to
Cabinet.
go run for. Yeah, he want to go run for the next election, bro. Alif Shukri.
Astaga.
He already
Wait,
signed
serious?
up. He posted on his Instagram the letter of him trying to, like, you know, register to be a contender for the MP for whatever and shit like
If
that. Like,
Alif Shukri actually bertanding, I swear to God, party Mirul is gonna happen. I'm gonna send
that's
in my
it.
name.
What
also.
if he if he wins? We stopping the podcast. We're going all in.
All in party Amirul, okay? Our
Party
tagline
Amirul
is
Padu.
party sampai pagi, bro. That's our tagline.
Yes, sir. That's it. We get Karmal and Sonawan to redo the song because they
Yeah.
have a song called Party Sampai Pagi. Redo the song, but for us. Right. It's simple.
Can go. Easy clap.
Okay, but yeah lah. I mean, new prime minister is cool. I mean, I saw that comedian Kiran Baladevan posted a funny thing lah. It was a breaking news the day that Ismail Sabri got
Wanted.
became the prime minister. Breaking news: nothing changed today. Which is how I feel lah. You know, like I was saying last week. Same shit lah.
Yeah, it's
Same
like they're having
shit,
their own party one side, they're doing their own shit. Yeah, nobody's invited. Okay, whatever. Nobody
Yeah.
wants to be invited.
I mean, they flew to Kedah in a private jet. So
And then you guys knew that the day after he got apa nama?
see, you don't even want to say elected.
I don't
right?
even want to say the word. You know, I wanted to say the word elected, but I was like,
But he didn't.
he didn't. So I was like, okay, whatever. When
The day
the
he
thing that
became-
happened,
he became.
when he became,
transformed.
the next day they closed off KL. You know that?
Oh, really?
Like my brother, he's trying to go to work. The police tell him to patah balik, bro. Like he didn't go to work that day.
Wasn't that last week?
Wasn't it? Yeah, because I bila dia kena bila jadi when they announced to
Oh, yeah, Friday.
when they
yeah, yeah,
announced the next day they said, oh, they scared, got perhimpunan, whatever the fuck. Yeah, of course there's gonna be perhimpunan. You just elected frail man as a leader. How the fuck?
yeah. Just call him a frail man.
He looks frail as fuck, bro.
His shoulders are too
come
narrow,
on.
bro. I don't trust this guy.
No, what is it? I think it's a trend, bro. Like look at Biden. He also damn frail, man.
Frail.
Frail. as
Frail.
fuck. It's a fucking
Frail.
thing.
I mean, I kind of understand, like, because I've seen even in America, the people who voted for Biden say, like, fam, if we didn't have to because of this other guy, because
Yeah.
of Trump, if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have never voted for this dude. This dude can barely. You saw guys saw him fall down from the
Bro, he naik
steps. like-
tangga also tak lepas, bro. And it's not even.
Yeah.
It's not tangga rumah. It's like tangga to a aeroplane now.
Aeroplane.
Yeah.
And he didn't fall. The funny thing was he didn't fall once.
He kept falling, bro.
And he's like what is he? 80 something or whatever. And they've never had a president that age. Okay, we have had. But
we lucky
because
guys, we got 90
Why?
years old. Why?
why? Because again, going back to last week thing, they have the 2-term thing. So you
Oh.
president for a while, you cannot be. It's hard. It's very difficult for you to end up being the president at that age because you would have either done it or you would have given up, like Bernie Sanders.
Man,
Bernie's just like,
Sanders,
whatever. Shout out to Bernie Sanders, man. I like that guy. But yeah, I mean,
he wears the Bernie Sanders, and he wears the frailty like an old cool uncle now. So it kind of
no, I feel like he quite strong, bro.
He
quite-
suits the
quite
energy.
okay. Yeah,
But
he's
he's
quite
still-
okay. He can
still-
yell.
He still looks
shit.
frail lah.
He's capitalist, you know, like billionaires, like you know.
Imagine.
He's always yelling.
What is his name? Sabri Yunus. What is the
Ismail
nice guy? Ismail Sabri Yunus is Tupac.
Sabri Yunus is a different
Tupac, bro.
man.
Salah.
It's
Ismail
Tupac,
Sabri.
yeah.
Imagine Ismail Sabri trying to give like a heartfelt punya speech.
That's what he was trying to do when he gave the speech after he got sworn in with the Keluarga Malaysia and all this shit. I turned it off. Not even 3 minutes, bro. I watched the shit. I was like, alright, dude, I don't want to listen to this dude. Like, he's reading the thing like this, like, saya sekarang. I'm like, dude, why you doing this? I don't trust the PM unless to look at the teleprompter like this, bro. Like,
It's like me when I play Apex and the enemy is fucked.
yeah, it's like, why are you doing this?
Funny,
Why are you leaning forward, bro? Like, I don't trust you, dude. Like, at least get better power glasses or something. Like, get the PM. Like,
Get a
But
bigger
yeah.
teleprompter, bro. You the fucking PM, man.
yeah.
Don't give your family whatever penjaja punya license. Get better teleprompter. Fucking idiot.
But yeah lah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, again, like we said last week, prove us wrong. Be good. Do better. And we will come on here and we will take everything back for sure. You know what I mean? Do better. That's all.
Do better.
In other news, obviously now dine-in is open and I saw today a lot of bars are opening back also and shit like that. The bar restaurants lah, right? So we can have an excuse. They say dine in for food only, but got food and got beer, so we just gonna
Yeah,
go.
kacang also is a food one. You know that?
just buy.
Order a bunch of root beers and then makan kacang.
Yeah, I'm just gonna order
Bro,
like
what
10
I
beers
makan,
and like
Put it on the
fries.
table, you know.
Yeah, I'm eating, bro. I'm eating the fries.
The salted one.
Like kacang also bawa sendiri, you know, bawa murka. Open kat situ.
Yeah. So they started that, and this story came out, which I thought was interesting. This couple, I don't need to say where they're from. I think Because I think we all know.
I kind of want to know where they're from.
Actually, I don't know where they're from.
Isn't there like Klang? I think
They're from
right?
Klang?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. They're from Klang. And I guess they are super like anti-vax. So they decided to do over last weekend a quote unquote social experiment to see, because they're not vaccinated, to see whether they can get into shops to makan and shit like that. And they spent 2 days basically actually being able to get into restaurants and makan and stuff like that. And I guess their social experiment worked lah. And then the wife decides to post on Facebook
Big mistake.
and be like, yeah, so you see, like me and the husband, we went and did all this shit. We went to makan, all my family, the whole family went to makan. We just bought bodo, pretend like we vaccine, and they just let us in and blah 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 and all this kind of shit. And
Another one bites the dust. Another one.
they got caught lah. Obviously, they got caught. But I mean, what I was taking away from that was, it kind of shows, doesn't it show that we're not ready to do this?
Yeah. That no, we talk about last week. We said what? This is just Miren punya move. He wants to like. Today we registered like the highest end, 25,000
24,
cases.
yeah.
Oh, 25 lah. Almost 24, 600.
Almost 25, yeah, almost 25. Yeah.
So this is just the beginning, you know. I'm pretty sure by next week it's gonna naik lagi, it's gonna naik lagi. Sebab today I read also there's like 9 new clusters from kedai makan. 9. Okay, 9, 4, 5, 9.
Okay, but like my other thing is this, right? If the cases of people who are vaccinated, part of me feels like we shouldn't count those.
I mean, they're still carriers, why? So can you count now if you ask me?
Oh yeah,
they have the
That's the
virus
thing.
in them,
It doesn't affect them, but they still can spread it
they
out,
can
bro.
still spread it out.
Yeah, you know,
Betul.
idiots.
No, but that, I mean, yeah lah. I mean, I feel like we're not ready, because I think that a lot of these restaurants, especially the smaller ones,
You don't.
although she said that she went to the mall, she didn't go to like Gerai or what. She went to a mall, she went to Makan and all these nice places, whatever. But a lot of restaurants, they are desperate, bro, at this point for business.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? So like checking for vaccine and stuff like that. Okay, this happened to me. Was it last Friday? Kan was the first day they buka the shit. Kan?
Yeah.
So I went to tapau food from a restaurant downstairs. So I walked in. I tapau. Usually you have to like stand outside, but they put the chairs and tables inside already. So I was like, okay. I sat inside. There was like two guys like sitting inside there having coffee and dining in lah. I was like, shit, this shit is weird as fuck. I haven't seen people in a restaurant in damn long. And I'm sitting there. And then suddenly only the owner comes. I know the guy lah, who's the owner guy. I always go there. So the owner comes out and says, guys, did anybody check if y'all are vaccinated before y'all walked in? And they were like, no. And I was like, okay. And then he was like, guys, I'm sorry, you guys need to show me the shit. And then one of the guys was like, I'm fully vaccinated. He's not. And
He needs to get the fuck out of here. Then
straight up, the owner was like, okay, guys, I'm sorry, y'all need to leave. Like, either you can stay, the vaccinated guy can stay, but you got a job. Like, and also formally, this is, I mean, not to say whatever, but this is like, we in the city, you fucking educated, bro. This fool was wearing like office baju and shit. Like,
That's the thing, dude. Like, you can't count on the restaurant punya guy. You should have like the self punya responsibility. Like, okay, I'm not fully vaxxed, so I guess I shouldn't be eating inside the shop.
yeah, just because he didn't ask, oh fuck it lah, just masuk.
Why you want to play macam curi-curi though?
Yeah,
It's some serious shit, right? So you macam have to be responsible yourself lah. Why you have to like, oh, the owner didn't ask me shit, I guess I'm just gonna sit down here lah. But what the fuck, dude?
like I looked at both of them and I wasn't judging lah, but you can kind of tell they would. I look at them and I'm like, alright, y'all look like educated people.
Yes.
Why the fuck would
Especially
y'all?
in urban areas, you gotta be macam
Yeah.
you're getting the news every
Yeah.
fucking day. Dude.
Yeah, what the fuck? I was like, I stared at that motherfucker as he was walking out. And the fool just looked at me and he walked out. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like, but yeah, lah, I mean, I have to check, bro. I have to check. So I saw that they actually there's some kind of app now of also vaccine certificate verifier.
Oh,
So this is from Malaysia. So got a lot of motherfuckers. I think Mirul, you mentioned this before, right? Like motherfuckers are gonna do fake shit. People are apparently going to clinics and are prepared to pay up to 1,000 ringgit for them to give them a fake vaccine certificate, bro.
okay, not just that, because if you saw on Twitter, I think it was last week, a post went like viral because there's this one anti-vax bitch go to another vaccinated gangster like us and ask for that person's vaccination. He said,
DM, man.
yeah, DM, can I see
Yeah,
your
the-
vaccine
see.
thing? I was like, bro, that shit you can't see, you can't share, bro.
I literally saw like a text that got leaked that says that boleh tak dapat fake
Tengok je.
certificate.
Yeah, nak
Then
tengok.
and then the flash say ada je kat klinik, you just have to know how to negotiate.
Oh shit, that's different. Oh shit, that's
Yeah,
fucking
that's different case.
He's asking another friend, it seems lah, like hey, can I get this shit or not? But it's all in Malay and all that, and
yeah.
and then he said that you boleh je, but you just have to pandai berunding.
Whoa, bro. This is dangerous, bro. This is fucking.
I mean, he's talking about getting it in clinics, you know.
Yeah. That's what
Yeah.
they're saying. They're saying, bro, people are offering 1,000 ringgit, 2,000 ringgit to these doctors to just be like, just give me the shit.
They just fucking put the X, though.
The one Mirul is talking about is this like some person message DM another person on Instagram. And this is like for everybody. Don't just simply send your your fully vaccinated punya certificate, the digital certificate to people, because this dude, I don't know if it's a dude or girl, whatever. This person was like,
do that. It's a do that.
this person was like asking this other person like, yo, can I, are you vaccinated? Then the person was like, yeah, I'm fully vaccinated. They're like, oh, can I see your certificate, because I just want to like look at it and whatever. And then the other person was like, that's kind of personal, so like I don't really want to send it to you. I mean, right, I don't want to send this shit to you lah. And then they were like, no, I just want to look at it. It's not like I'm trying to do anything or whatever. And they were like, nah, I'm cool. Like I don't want to. And then the other person is like, you bitch,
Yeah,
you vaccinated, you gonna die and shit like that. I hope you die because of the vaccine and shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
Like, dude, you came to her asking for her vaccine punya pass, and then you were like insulting her.
It's the loser punya muka.
Anti-vax, bro.
The
Anti-vax
person
brain.
literally said, I hope you
Smooth.
die. Literally, the person said, I hope you die because of the vaccine. I'm like, yo. What the
Yo, your brain, dude, their brain don't fucking smooth, bro. There's no
No
lipat, there's no
thoughts. What is it called? No
crevices.
thoughts.
Yeah, holy fuck, man. Bodoh piang. Speaking about bodoh piang and vaccination, okay, I don't know if you guys see this. Like a lot of people are starting to do this cosplay thing when they go for a vaccination shot.
Look, you brought this up just now, but I have not seen this. But what do you mean cosplay? As in, like they put on straight
Okay,
up,
they
like,
put on straight up cosplay. Like, okay, if you wear the onesies, when you know people
Okay.
can buy the onesies, like you go into a place where people are trying to get in and out as fast as they can because they want to
Facts.
reduce the what's the word, the spreadability
Possibility
of,
of
the,
anything,
possibility
yeah.
of getting in. And by you trying to get some internet points, cloud, wearing like the onesies or whatever, and I saw this one dude, he straight up pakai a cosplay. You guys watch Spirited Away? You watch Spirited Away, right?
of course.
Yeah.
You know the spirit and the spirit. I forgot the name of the spirit. The black
Yeah,
black
yeah.
figure though. So
Yeah,
this
yeah.
dude straight up where mak dia punya the thing that they use when they pray apa you know when
Jubah,
when
sia.
Muslim
Apa,
people.
jubah, whatever lah.
Jubah.
I forgot when the perempuan they pray. I forgot. My mom always say that thing. I forgot the name. So he wear
Sejadah.
that thing. Sejadah is
I
the
don't know.
mat.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know.
Oh, telekong. Okay, that
Telekong,
shit. So he wore that, and then he had the whole thing going on. So imagine if this is 1% or maybe 5-10%. If like out of like one day 18,000 orang, and half of those motherfuckers decided for internet point they go and wear cosplay, wouldn't it be like super fucking hassle, and it's gonna slow down the effect because you have to take layers by layers by layers by layers? Wouldn't that be like super fucking annoying?
Yep.
Yeah, and
That's the
when I
thing.
saw
It's
this,
really advice
people,
today.
yeah, people are like commenting, wait, blah blah blah. In my mind, I was like, bro, this guy is literally melembabkan the whole process of vaccination.
Yeah,
Like
I mean
when
they already tell you what, like, yo, wear a loose t-shirt or like whatever, like if you want to wear like no sleeve or whatever, better, like they already tell you that, like in the guideline of the shit.
Yeah.
Like, so I
And
went
then-
there with like my old ass t-shirt because it's fucking loose, so it's easy to like do all that
tarik
shit.
je,
Like,
sia, like literally
yeah,
just
just
tarik
fucking just
je,
yo,
that's
it's
it.
just right there. Like, I mean,
Like
I don't know why people want to have fun in that place. That place is literally a place where you could get COVID.
yeah, it's not a fun thing
It's
to
a
go
it's a
to.
it's a it's a like a, how to say, assembly of people. So I don't know why people want to delay and want to like
and
have fun.
it's not
I
just
think- no, you can say lah. I'm just trying to lighten up the mood and all that, but why though? Just
No,
get
yeah.
it done lah.
not just that. It's like getting a hospital appointment or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like a thing. It's like a chore. You have to go do this thing. Go do it. Settle it as fast as you can and leave. Not try. Don't have to try and do some shit to make it like a thing. I mean, again, I guess this can go back a little bit with social. Not everything is content, bro. It's okay.
I understand that you guys are bored as fuck. You have not wore like nice clothes, go out. Like, yeah, I get it. But if you want to wear nice clothes, yeah, I still think it's okay. Nice clothes, like what?
Nice clothes is fine.
Nice clothes is okay. Like maybe like dua layer or
I
whatever.
dress-
If you wear
Yeah.
cosplay, bro, what the fuck? You got
Yeah, I think the idea is to just make it simple for them to like inject lah.
Yeah, it's so simple. It's such a simple concept, right? You
You-
just go. It's like going to bro. You go to the doctor. You fucking if you got a flu, you go to the doctor. What you gonna fucking wear? Fucking Spirited Away cosplay and go.
Cosplay.
Is it the fucker gonna be like, what the fuck? Right?
he can lah. He send you straight Tanjung Rambutan. Bodoh piang.
Like, fam, what the fuck are you doing?
I
bro?
saw
Like,
the first time I saw that I'm like okay, lulz, funny, lol. The second time I saw that I'm like annoying. The third, the one that with the Spirited Away, that's the last nail in the coffin. I'm like, fuck this shit is annoying. I want everyone to get their vaccine as fast as they can. Get in, get out. Then
Yeah.
everyone could go back to normal. Then if you want to wear like 100 layers of shit, go ahead. Pakai. You want internet point? Go ahead. Go get all the internet point. But as of right now, we are in a fight. And it's a very bad timing, bro. Like, what the fuck? I swear to God. Please stop with all the cosplay thing going for your vaccine shot.
correct. And please don't fucking abuse this dine-in shit and whatever. If you're not vaccinated, you've already sat down for however long. I'm pretty sure if you're one dose, you're gonna get your dose either next month or in a few weeks or whatever the fuck. Wait, just wait. And follow, lah. You're gonna fuck it up for the rest of us because the government already warned. Oh, actually, every episode I change one W word into a V word. Every warned. The government already warned, right? Like, fam, like if y'all fuck this shit up, we're gonna close it again. Okay, and I've not been out yet, obviously, but eventually, once it's not 25,000 and shit, I might want to go out and shit, and y'all gonna fuck this shit up first. You know what I mean? If y'all keep doing this shit, social experiment. That's like there was one other person who did this social experiment last year. I don't know if y'all remember this.
Who the fuck did that?
He was a YouTuber. He was a YouTuber. Fuck it, I hate him, so I'm gonna say his name. It's Vika World did this. Vika World
I
did
don't know
this
who's
video.
Vika.
You don't know who's Vika World, so it's
I
an
don't
Indian flirt, it's a YouTuber lah. Sashi knows lah, right? So he did his social experiment was during the Black Lives Matter movement. He did like a rap over an Eminem beat or whatever, and he used the N word in it. And he was like, and obviously everybody was like, what the fuck? Why are you using the N word? And someone in the heat of the Black Lives Matter movement, no. And then he came back and he said, no, I was just doing a social experiment to show that people show hate more than love on the internet. And we need to show more love and blah, blah, blah.
Bro,
that
you
shit,
literally
man. I hate
started
people
off
who
your
take this
social
type
experiment
of-
with hate.
What the fuck, bro?
What the?
I mean,
fuck is
people
that?
don't show hate on the internet lah. They hate you lah.
And you
They hate you means they hate you lah. What do you mean by people show more hate than love? They hate you lah, basically.
bro, literally in the heat of the Black Lives Matter movement, you decided to do a rap song and say the N-word, and you think people are just gonna be like, no, Vika just making jokes. What? What? What the fuck, bro?
Everyone. Dude, sorry God, dude. I'm pretty sure I think soon lah. The word social experiment is just gonna be like, I'm just joking.
That's what it means, right? That's what it was.
Prank, bro.
It's just a prank, bro.
It's just a prank, bro. Yeah.
I was just doing this just for whatever. Fuck you. Like some of the comedians that I know that are super, super out there with their jokes, spoon. They got a line, bro.
Yeah.
Bill Burr is not gonna step up there and say the N-word, bro.
Yeah.
Like he might make jokes about black people, he might make jokes about all the shit, but he's not gonna do that, bro. Like, what do you think? Like, there's also
it's not necessary though.
it's not necessary. It's not funny.
To put out your point, it's not necessary to use that word.
It's not necessary. It's not funny. It's insensitive as fuck lah. Like what the fuck? Like it's crazy. Being radical in terms of like comedy or whatever. There's also a line, and all the radical comedians that we like, whether it's Chappelle or Andrew Shaw or Bill Burr, all these people. If you notice, there's a line still.
Yeah, true.
They don't cross that line. They will go all the way almost close to the line, and then that's it. They won't go past that. Whether it's with women or with race or whatever, right? There's always a line. So, I mean, with this social experiment that this couple did, it's not a social experiment. You just put everybody in danger. You put your whole family in danger. And motherfuckers are online now saying, we hope your whole family gets COVID.
I feel bad for their baby, bro. Like, imagine
the kids, bro. That's the thing.
Oh my God.
No, because you have to think with the kids, right? It's not just about them getting COVID. Like, if their parents if that couple gets COVID, and God forbid, I don't hope for them, whatever. But if let's say something happens to them, then the kids are gonna have to suffer. You know what I mean?
This is quite a problematic social experiment now because one, they kind of exposing the restaurants punya security which is okay, good that
that's good. Yeah,
people know that these guys are not doing their job properly. But the fact that she's posting online and the fact that she is not vaccinated herself, it's not like she's vaccinated and she's posing as someone who is not vaccinated.
That would be a social experiment.
Yeah. Correct. She's not vaccinated herself. So got loophole, got flaw there.
Correct. So if I'm double vaccinated, 14 days past, all this shit. If tomorrow I start going into all these restaurants and I document it, and then I come online and say, hey man, I walked into these 5 restaurants and they never checked. Yeah. That is helpful.
That's helpful.
Yeah. That is helpful. You not vaccinated, and then you saying in her post, she was like, you see lah, they say us unvaccinated people can't go anywhere, but turns out we can. So fuck it.
Yeah, her idea was half-baked. She should have got vaccinated first and then do the experiment. That would have been better.
But the anti-vax people, their brains are already half-baked. So it's a bit
smooth, bro. Their brain, like smooth brain motherfuckers, bro. These guys.
Okay. I feel like this is a good segue to Samantha Katie.
What she do now, lah? Do.
Okay. She did a few things. Okay, and I don't like talking about her. When she did that shit last year during the BLM stuff again, she's another one who did all that stuff. I kind of tweeted about her for a while, and I was like, "Fuck this bitch! I don't give a fuck about this bitch." So I stopped. But she's back again, and okay, it started off with her. She posted a picture on her Instagram with her and a friend. Right? They look like they're in the toilet of a gym or somewhere. It looks like that. I don't know where they were.
Any toilet lah, basically.
Whatever, yeah. It was like, typical girl selfie in the toilet. Okay. Like, that's not sexist. That's just true. And so she posted one picture before first with that same friend, like say, oh, we had a good day today, but it was normal post, right?
Yeah.
And then she doubled down and she posted again another picture with that same friend and said, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that we were not wearing masks wherever we go. And she called it the Trump people's favorite word, the face diaper. Right? She said, I'm not wearing the face diaper wherever I go. Okay, y'all are being controlled and blah 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 blah.
God.
And she said the only reason I would ever wear a face mask is if I want to be undercover around annoying people who don't understand the truth. That's the only way. And she said, we were walking around and people were looking at us like we were crazy and we didn't give a fuck because my light shines brighter than everyone else. And I don't want to dim my light. I want to share it. You know, y'all are dimming your light. This is what people want to do. Fine. Okay, fine. Whatever. Everybody was like, all right, this bitch crazy, whatever, fuck, cool. And then I guess my more what I really want to talk about is she then goes on, she posts quite I would say like I wouldn't say nudes lah, but girls post pictures of them sometimes, without a top and holding, what I mean, like doing this, but they, you know what I mean. So I guess Instagram started to take down a couple of her pictures or whatever. So then she was like, fuck Instagram, they are trying to censor me because of my light. So I'm no longer gonna post these pictures on Instagram. I'm going to OnlyFans. Okay? Her OnlyFans, and I didn't understand this, but until I read the article and then I went and really looked into it. So basically, usually people's OnlyFans are about like $5 a month to like $10 a month. Like that's the general price, right? I don't know because it's not that I'm a pelanggan. I just was reading the article and that's what it said. So it's usually about
$35, by the way.
Yeah, 35. Yeah, $5 to $10. Her OnlyFans was $44 to subscribe.
Yeah, damn, what she post though? Movies?
Which was fucking crazy, right? So then she did like you can put the question thing on your Instagram story or whatever. And then some dude was like, why the fuck is it $44? Like, that's fucking crazy. Like, the person was really like, literally like, yo, I follow like literal porn stars on OnlyFans and it's only like $5. And on top of that, he was saying that like, you're not even doing anything on there. Like, it's just like pictures of you in a bikini or whatever the fuck and all this shit. And then she goes on this rant about like, see, this is what's the difference between us. She calls herself a light worker. Okay? Light as in like lampu. I'm a light worker, and the only reason why I want to do this OnlyFans is not about being horny or doing porn or whatever, but sexual energy is the most sacred energy, and I want to share this energy, and I can be your spiritual guide. If you come and follow me on OnlyFans, I will be your spiritual guide, and we can find the light together. Followed by posts of Trump talking about why we shouldn't wear masks and how it's controlled. Literally Trump. I'm not like joking. Literally videos of Trump talking about like they want to control us with this, blah, blah, blah. And then the last post is like a 4-post thing she did, the whole video. The last post, she was like, salute you, fellow light worker, talking about Trump.
She wants to share her light for
She
$44
maga,
per
bro.
month.
She maga as fuck, man. Bodoh.
$44 is fucking expensive, bro, for just lights.
Okay.
If those lights don't bounce, I ain't paying $44. I swear to God, dude. $44 for bounce lights.
I'll be a little bit transparent and honest here, and I don't usually talk about all this stuff, but like, what really bothered me a little bit is her OnlyFans name and I think her Instagram name was this for a while or so was Brahmacharini.
Yeah.
So
that?
okay, so let me explain. A brahmachari or a brahmacharini in Hindu culture or Indian culture is someone who is very, very spiritually enlightened. Okay, to the point where if you're a brahmachari, you're a guy. That's for guys. Brahmacharini is for girls. Brahmachari is guy. If you're a guy, I'll give you an example. We have a so-called god lah, called Ayyappan. Okay, he was known as a brahmachari. His temple in India, women are not allowed inside. Why? Because at the age of 11, he decided, I'm going to be a brahmachari. He had to leave his home because a brahmachari cannot come into contact with any person of the opposite sex. The idea is for full like purity lah. So even with his mother, he couldn't be around her. So he left and he went on his journey, whatever the fuck it is, whatever. And then we
Only guys is allowed. All macam super old ladies,
all
they are allowed to pray lah. But usually macam female yang belum kahwin, yang baru kahwin, not allowed.
cannot. So
Yeah.
when I saw that name, that's the name of her OnlyFans. If you click on her OnlyFans link, it says Brahmacharini on there. And that pisses me the fuck off, bro. Because it's like, dude. Oh shit. Sorry. what all the shit you're saying and doing and all this other stuff, right? It's just opposite. It's just white people shit. It's just shit that where you feel like, why? Okay, so let me not be mad and not rant. But the important question here is, why is it that people feel like they like, oh, I know this thing and you don't know this thing, and everybody else in the world, even though it's scientific fact or whatever, it's all nonsense, and I'm more awakened than everybody else, and y'all don't know anything. She was talking about the big awakening will start in 2023 or some shit like that. I'm like, what is this? Like, I don't understand what that is. Is it just like attention seeking? Is it like ego? Is it what? What is it?
I think
Both,
it's
I
ego,
think.
bro. I really think it's
think it's
ego,
both.
bro.
I think it's both lah. Ego is
Right.
definitely there, but you need ego to push yourself. But this one also macam attention seeking guy. Because if you're like super brahmacharini and all that shit, you be like, okay, I'm just gonna go meditate. I don't need Instagram.
It
I
will
don't
be
need
on
phone.
Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need phone. I don't need Instagram. I'm just gonna go meditate in some mountain and achieve my life because that's your. Because you say you want to share your life, right? That means you have to achieve it first, ma.
Correct.
And I don't think you have it though.
Your
You
shit is
know?
dark, bro. Your shit is dark as hell. The light is turned off.
Yeah, it's like you just share a bunch of shit on Instagram. Okay, it's not wrong you want to share these things out, but can we like not be like too pretentious? Macam,
Yeah, because I saw today just now, just out of, again, people that know me know that sometimes I just like to make myself mad, so I go look at shit that makes me mad.
hey,
So I
bro,
went to
relate to that so much.
and sometimes I just want to look at shit
Yeah,
that
you feel a bit macam
like
be alive a bit.
yeah. So I went to her Instagram and I watched all her highlight punya stories. And she's ranting, bro. And in all of her rants that she's typing on Instagram, it's all like, y'all all stupid as fuck. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all doing. Get vaccinated if you want. She's anti-vax, by the way.
Not
y'all get
surprised.
y'all get vaccinated if you want. Y'all wear a mask if you want. This is all just controlling. This is all. Look, at the end of the day, I'm also a big believer that we don't believe everything you see, right? Obviously, right? Don't believe the government all the way. Don't believe all these things all the way. But scientific fact, you have to believe, lah. For me, it's as
Yeah.
simple as that. Everything else, you kind of want to question. You want to have conspiracies about it. Whatever. That's cool. Scientific fact that's proven is scientific fact that's proven. Okay. I don't know, lah. What do you get?
It's opposing things that just for the sake of being the okay, I'm opposing this because it
Ah.
gets me some sort of clout lah, I guess.
And that makes me smarter than
It
everybody.
makes me feel like I have some different opinion, but you were vaccinated as a kid also, and that's why you're here.
That's why you're here. You
So,
can make all this stupid ass shit
uh,
statement.
yeah, that means you. What the fuck though? Like some things you just have to do it lah for the betterment of the people around you, pun.
I mean, I will admit that, like, even when the vaccine stuff was first happening and stuff like that, at first, because there wasn't much research and all this kind of stuff,
Yeah,
I was not worried about the vaccine being whatever, like controlling people or whatever. No, I was kind of worried because like I told you guys before, I'm not a very healthy guy. I don't know. They're talking about blood clots and all this kind of stuff. So I was like, a little bit like, but I was like, it took me like 2 hours to get over it. I was like, nah, whatever.
Also, like speaking about lights and like posting photos of bikini and all that. Yeah, the one macam individual punya thing, you are allowed and free to do that. But you're not the only one who does that though.
You're not the only one who
There's
does
a lot of people who are preaching this kind of things, who are probably macam legit, who do yoga and all that. They also got this kind of accounts and all that. So I don't know how you're gonna sell your product lah. Just thinking about like this $44 and all that.
yeah.
How are you gonna sell your product? Because there's many other people who are already
Who can
doing.
show better lights than you for like $5?
Yeah, like better quality lights lah. Maybe can change colors or what. Yeah, like macam yeah, you need a different business plan though.
And I would not have mentioned this if I had not seen her highlights where she was mad. She was actually mad that people were like, she's like, oh, nobody wants to subscribe to me. Fine then. Y'all not gonna get the light and shit. She was mad, bro. She was ranting about that shit. And I'm like,
Obviously, you're a scammer lah.
what are you doing, bro? Like at the end of the day, there's also another because like also over the weekend I watched a couple Netflix documentaries about the Indian flirts, the guru flirts who scam and they were, touching girls and all this kind of shit. The Osho flirt and the Bikram flirt and shit like that. Me and my girlfriend were watching that shit, right? And I was thinking to myself, right? Because these guys, Bikram and Bikram did this like yoga thing in America, and Osho also is another guy who did this stuff in America. Had big following. In the end, turns out they were touching girls and all this kind of shit. But when I was watching the good parts at the start, kind of show like, oh, he came, he gave us some new knowledge and whatever, right? These like white people are enamored by the shit that he's saying that is not even true. No? So there's some sort of, I was thinking to myself, like, oh, there's some sort of weird like fascination with like this Hindu spirituality thing with like white people or kind of white people, which Samantha Katie is.
They want to adapt it lah, bro.
They feel like, oh. So I was telling my girlfriend, I was like, babe, honestly, if I was a dude from India, I would do the same thing probably. I would just go to America, I would go to LA, open a yoga studio, and say, I'm from India, I know all the secrets, y'all pay me fucking $1,000 a month.
Yeah, you just have to name it macam I don't know, Kuala Lumpur yoga,
yeah, some shit.
some orchid yoga, just name some yoga or whatever.
And it works.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro. And I guess why like this shit bothers me a little bit is because I don't talk about it much. Like I pray, I meditate every day and shit like that. And when I see people who are clearly don't even fucking understand this shit. Not only if you don't fully understand it and you're talking about it and you're trying to like be like, hey, everybody should meditate or something like that. Like I don't mind. I've seen like J. Cole talk about meditating. I've seen like so many people talking about that. That's fine.
Because it's like how you're saying that okay, we all macam lights, we all macam kena be humble and all that shit. But on the opposite side, you're like, oh, you're not humble, then you're stupid.
Correct.
Then you're fucked up. If you don't follow me, you're fucked up. So what are you though?
So when J. Cole is talking about I meditate every day, I'm not looking at him and being like, what you know about it? No, because he's just saying like, like I do this, it's good for me. It's probably good for everybody. Y'all should just sit down for 5 minutes every day, close your eyes, and it'll help you focus or whatever. Fuck. Cool. But when you're being like, if you don't do this, then you stupid as fuck, and y'all are not enlightened, and y'all are in the dark, and I'm smarter than all of you, then I get mad because I'm like, no, that's not the point. What are you doing?
Yeah, like how can you judge my life though? Like you don't even know me. You
It's
don't know
fucking
how I
stupid,
function.
It's
Yeah.
fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid. Okay. Sorry. I saw it.
Okay. I just want to read one of her caption from her picture.
Please go ahead.
I think it's pretty funny.
I feel like Miro is super angry right now.
She said that in the picture lah. The oops, I forgot to add this photo.
Yeah. Okay, read that.
She wrote that I saw a guy walk past me, pull his mask off, and crunch it in his hand. That's my man. Love you, whoever you were. That was hot and turn on. That guy's a simp, dude. That guy's a simp, and I think this didn't happen at all.
I don't think. Yeah, I was just about to say I don't think that happened. She just did that to say like, oh, I didn't wear a mask, so some dude saw me and
Things that never happened. That one.
Miro, don't punch your don't punch your computer.
Sorry, though. I know these fuckers are like will add Toko Tamba to make it seem like their life is more interesting, but this shit didn't happen lah, for
It
sure.
did not happen.
Yeah.
And it should not happen.
Yeah.
Wear your mask, guys.
The only
Wear your
reason and if a guy actually does it just for like he can clap booty chicks,
yeah, probably.
like the only
Probably.
reason if a guy would do that though,
He's
just
like,
want-
okay, this girl is easy, just take off my
Just-
mask.
Just,
just
I'm
want
the
to
same as you.
Okay.
Let's merge our lights.
Oh my god, dude.
I need more lights.
It's hilarious, bro, because like, yeah, I just see it and like, it's kind of like, it's almost like, Mirul, I'm pretty sure you can tell when somebody is not really a gamer, right? Like you can kind of tell, right? Like this dude is not really about that life, right? It's the way I kind of look at it. I'm like, hey, if you really were doing whatever the fuck it is you say you're doing, you would not talk like this. You would not be doing all this bullshit. You would have a rational mind. You would have a calm mind, and that's what it should be. But it's not. So, alright.
Relax.
But yeah, lah. Okay. I think that's pretty much it.
Man, this week our topic is all about bodoh, sia.
There's a lot of orang bodoh out there, bro.
And like you know when I was looking at it from Nian, like we said, like these motherfuckers always think that, you know what, I'm right, you're wrong.
Yeah.
But in a way, we also like that, and I'm okay with that.
No, I
feel
think
me?
that I think that we kind of, I think we weigh stuff more. Like I feel like even with the anti-vax, we looked at it first. I don't know about y'all, but I looked at it first. I was like, let me see.
Yeah, I
Let me
look
see
at
lah, let
I
me
look
see.
at their arguments and stuff and their whatever they call scientific
and then-
research. There's certain part of it I'm like, you know what, it actually makes sense.
Could
but
be, yeah.
But like for instance, anti-vax, like they are one of the arguments that to me it's like, you know what, I think that's quite compelling is, we should we should learn how to live with this, like the COVID mini, and one day our body itself will create
Yes.
the vaccine. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna take
That's
like
true.
what 5,000
That's true.
years,
Correct,
6,000
yeah,
years.
yeah.
Yeah, you're correct. Absolutely, you're correct. But I'm talking about right now, bro.
Now, yeah, I'm not
I'm
gonna
talking
live
about right now. I'm
until
talking about
then.
next 5 years, okay? Not
Yeah.
next 5,000 years.
Correct.
I don't
correct,
have 5,000 years, bro.
Yeah, so that's
If I-
what I mean.
I said, God, if we have 5,000 years, I'm pretty sure most of us won't even vaccinate.
We won't give a fuck. Yeah,
like,
but
why should I vaccinate? Because my body will come out in the next 5,000 years needy.
yeah.
But we can't live for 4,000 years, guys.
No, but that's the thing. I feel like on our side, we look, we weigh the options, we look at the facts, we whatever, and then we make a decision. Versus them, which is like, nah, I believe this, and if you don't believe this, you stupid as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, like, for them to come to a point where they believe in that, they have to read somewhere, they have to get, the spark of idea, something that they see, something that they,
Yeah.
they watch.
Yeah, of course.
So-
yeah.
But
That means like these people don't want to go to school or what lah, because it's also under government punya plan.
I do.
So don't go to school.
Do you guys remember when we were younger? There's this one series called Papaya on TV3. It's like a superhero. He's like Popeye,
It
but
sounds damn familiar.
he eats papaya and he became like super strong.
Yeah, this sounds damn familiar.
It's an old TV3 punya series called Papaya. You know the
Yeah,
guy,
yeah,
the
yeah,
actor, the guy who act that shit out? He's an anti-vax. He does not school his kids. He homeschool all of them. And his reason is what like Sashi said lah. I don't understand
Like government control kan school also.
what is important to him is not about the knowledge of the world but knowledge of the
Self.
religion like
Self
you
and
know,
religion, yeah.
religion like heaven stuff. I mean like
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm. At the end of the day, if,
then go ahead lah. You want to teach your kid, then go ahead. But I'm pretty sure like normal people won't even want to be around your kid because you can't have like a normal human conversation with them. You get me? Because they're not exposed outside. Also feels bad lah.
yeah, I mean, if you want to make that decision and you are able to live in your own bubble like that, like this guy, okay, his kids are homeschooled, he probably has a lot of money, he doesn't give a fuck, like you don't need to go anywhere. Fine, you want to live in your own bubble, you want to do that, then go ahead and do that. But when we don't allow you into
Our
this
gang,
side,
yeah.
because if we don't let you go eat or we don't let you do all this stuff, you cannot blame us lah, fam. This is what everybody's doing.
You gotta live with your consequences of your choices.
Yeah.
You're serious.
So for me, it's just like you just shut the fuck up lah. Then okay, you don't want to do it, just shut the fuck up, don't do it, and then just stay at home. It's cool.
Yeah, true. That's your choice, right?
I think somebody today in our ministry said that if once our country gets to whatever rate of vaccination, and motherfuckers who don't want to get vaccinated, if they get COVID, we shouldn't allow give them quarantine centers and hospital for free.
Tell them to go pay or stay at home.
Pay.
Fucker.
Pay for, if you need to go to the hospital to quarantine, you need to do all this shit. Pay for all that shit because you did this to yourself.
Yeah, I
And I'm
agree
like,
with that.
I agree.
Like,
And if
Yeah,
you
because it's part of the siapa-siapa punya vaksin dapat vaksin, that's the benefits of that.
yeah,
Then
like we
logic,
are giving
right?
you for free, but you don't want. So okay,
you don't want?
you live with your decision. Whatever comes
Correct.
after, you tanggung ah.
Whether it's right or wrong, it's different.
it's
But
different.
this shit is given and free. If you go the other way, it's not given lah.
It's not given lah. If you break your leg by yourself, then you gotta pay. You gotta go pay your shit lah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Okay lah. That's I think that's pretty much it for news this week. Shout out to Samantha Katie. Hope you're good.
Need a new business manager.
Uh,
Get that sorted before fixing the lights.
okay, Mirul. On to you. Let's get something chill. Let's talk about
Okay.
something funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know lah. I'm like how many years younger or older? Younger pula. Oops.
Oops.
Wait,
Yeah,
I'm 2
so-
years older than Kavi.
Heavy.
1 year
Yeah.
older than Sashi, right?
Right.
That's right.
So I think I
And
don't know.
all of us are just very, very young.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all like 18, 19, and 20.
Yeah, that's about
No, I'm proud to be 28. Fuck that. I'm proud to be 28.
Nah, I'm proud to be 26. Fuck
So
that.
I don't know if this happens to you guys or do you guys even know of this. Back then when I was in school, I think it was around Form 5, I was 17, 17, 16 there's this one blog on .blogspot.com I don't know what's
Yeah.
that website called. I have never had a blog, okay? It's called Kisah Dunia Lelaki, yo. So
Okay.
what this blog is about a gay guy who goes around and take pictures of random people and then like telling a story of what he wants to do with that person now. So I remember when I was younger, when I was in high school, we found the website. So we were reading it, we were laughing like fuck, ha 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 ha. And then I was just listening, and then my friend texted me said, back then zaman tak ada WhatsApp tau. So everything is explosive punya text and
SMS.
SMS. You have to
And
have
sense.
you have to have like the top the hot link punya benda.
Apa
forgot the shit.
lah, credit.
You know, if you put
Credit.
your friend's number within that 5
Friends and family.
friends and family. Yes. If you have friends and family, it's like one cent. I
One
think.
cent, one
One
cent.
cent.
So my
Yeah,
friend
yeah,
sent me
yeah.
a text.
You can only like 5 numbers or some shit like that. Right?
My friend sent me a text like dia kata, Mirul, buka Facebook, I send you a link. I was like, hi. okay, I'll open it up. And then it's like Kisah Dunia Lelaki.blogspot / like post lah. So I was like, okay, what the fuck? This must be like a funny ass fucking story. I click, bro. Our face was there.
Oh, so that means that this guy is somewhere near you, you know.
No. We were in KL. I think we were still like baju sekolah after school lah. So we went to BB. Kita lepak BB. I like to lepak BB last time. So we lepak BB. We were chilling there. I think motherfucker saw us in the train. We were inside the train now. I think it was monorail. I think it's a monorail. I can't remember. So there was a picture of a bunch of us. And then there's like my friend and then came to my turn now.
Oh, here we go. I want to hear this.
Yeah, I remember the line specifically. And then at first I was like, mula I really macam kelakar. And after a while I was like, now I'm older, I feel like, bro, that's literally sexual abuse, yeah. And I was like a minor or what to do. I remember he said that, oh, tengok, look at this boy. He had that very, the Arab looking thing going on. I can only imagine if I come inside his ears. Like, and then in like, this is me translating that shit, okay? Like in bahasa, he posted in bahasa. He said, oh, tengah terbayang kalau takung dalam telinga dia. I'm like, what the fuck? After I saw that, and since that moment until now, whenever I heard the word takung, that's the only thing I can hear. And I'm pretty sure if you guys remember back now, I like to use the word babi kau gia takung telinga dia. I don't know if you guys perasan, but I use this back when in college. Like,
I never noticed, but
I used takung telinga before with you guys,
bro.
Like, and then now when I'm older, I'm like, bro, come on, man. If you do
you
like,
know?
Huh?
That's pretty fucked up.
Do you know if this guy was a student also like you guys, or was he older?
We don't know because it's an anonymous punya blogspot. My ass, gee.
So the pictures he took of you is like super voyeuristic kind of
It's
shit.
it's like imagine we're in the train. I was like ke depan macam ni kan. I was talking to my friend, got my friend depan kan. So I was like talking macam ni, and then the picture was from the side. So
he was sitting close to you lah.
I not like directly. I think it's like maybe
close somewhere.
Tepi tu lah. So you can see lah. I was like this. I was mid talking, and then I was like laughing, and I was like, "Oi, takung telinga, bro." And then I was like, I think it was in MMU lah. I was like, okay, I remember about this shit. So I googled balik the ni kan, the thing dah kena took down lah because apparently people report.
Right.
So yeah, makes sense. And then I was like, okay, I was really trying my best. Like, okay, is this just a figment of my imagination, couple?
Or did it really happen?
I did a Google search, and then there's this one blog post from another person during. I just saw the blog just now. It was in 2008, and then this guy is ranting about that blog punya channel lah.
Saying that it's fucked up and shit.
Yeah, like whatever the fuck I told you is written there. Like, this guy is like sexualizing everybody, and when I say everybody, I mean everybody. If you're a dude, because this guy is like he gay.
Oh,
so
man.
Now
Wait,
I can laugh about it now. What?
How do you know it's a dude?
Because it's called Kisah Dunia Lelaki, and
it could
written
be
by a guy. Like, no girls would wanna jizz in my ear, bro.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah.
Motherfucker wanna takung in my ear. Motherfucker wanna.
But I mean, takung is usually air. Why she want to squirt in your ear? I don't know. I'm sorry.
I don't know lah, but this shit was wild, bro. Cause
That's crazy, bro.
Because we found the thing, I was like laughing. I was like, ha ha ha, bapa, mama ni kelakar. And then my friend sent me, dude, check out this link. Boom, my face.
This episode,
what the fuck?
Yo, that's great. I've heard when I was in high school, I did hear this name before. Kisah Dunia Lelaki.
Yeah.
But I just didn't know what it was. But I heard it before. That's fucked up, bro. This motherfucker should be in jail, bro. What the fuck? Like,
I don't know where is he now. I hope He's okay
Hey.
lah.
Probably takunging somewhere. I don't
I
know.
hope you found someone with
Probably
ear
like
that
a-
get takung.
Why the ear though?
I think he has an ear
Fantasy
fetish.
though, fetish though.
I think he has an ear
God,
fetish.
Yeah, it's very good. Better than a goat fetish lah, right?
Yes.
at least
Lubang,
you-
telinga got lubang also. Anything got hole masuk.
any hole, I'm
Any
just doing.
hole, yeah.
Oh shit!
I was
Thanks
17.
for sharing
bro.
that shit, Amelia.
Damn funny, dude.
That was it. Oh man, now I kind of wanna look it up later.
Yeah,
I'm sure you can find something lah.
I'll send you the
The other
guy,
person who talked
the
about
other
it.
person yang refer to it. Tapi serious.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah. Holy shit, dude, that's fucked up.
Yeah, if you
Okay,
guys
go.
know any of my friend from high school yang rapat with me and you ask them, I confirm they all know. Because their pictures were in there too.
This guy must have been kind of rich too at that time to have a phone with a camera.
I don't know, dude.
This was your high school time lah.
But that time it was I was 17. What?
Okay
11
lah,
years ago.
about to like
Okay
get
lah,
out,
Okay lah.
get out of school
Back
lah.
then you got engaged, you got sabo,
Ah,
you got
Yeah.
daun.
It's already macam developed though.
Ah.
Okay,
Serious.
already, yeah.
Already
so
got
okay,
N95 all come out already.
Yeah. You can send MMS ready by that time.
Yeah, MMS. Wait, do you guys remember last time buka surat khabar nak download game?
Download game
Fuck,
and then
man.
some magazines and shit. Download wallpaper and shit like that. And then you send MMS, on like Raya or Deepavali with the moving shit.
Loading.
You're like, yeah.
Fucker like tak,
Yeah.
and then you have to and then after that the fucker bergerak like sparkle.
Sparkles and
Banyak sia
shit.
sparkle last time, bunga api.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
But the MMS used to be more expensive than the SMS. It'd be like 20 cents, 30 cents.
20
some shit like
30
that.
sen bro, 20 to 30
Yeah,
sen.
yeah.
Hey, but you know what? Speaking about zaman SMS and I miss the old physical punya button tu.
The one where you have to press 3 times to get this,
because
to
like,
see.
like for instance, like if you use iPhone ke apa, you can't type when you're not looking at it. Dude. Like I remember when I was like in the peak of zaman texting,
You just
I
straight
can
up.
have a conversation with my mom, and in my pocket I'm texting my friend. Like at the same time,
Because you
that
memorize, right? Okay.
Yeah.
To get C, I need to press A, B, C, and then B. With the iPhone, you might press the wrong.
Even
Letter.
like you know me, even when I'm looking at the screen pun I still typo like fuck.
Yeah, you fuck everything up. Yeah.
So imagine last time I can put inside and it was flawless, like
Because you have to. It's a little bit of effort involved. If you want a K, you need to press twice to get from J to K. So you kind of in your brain know I press twice. I gotta press once, press twice, press. With the touchscreen phone, the letters are there, and you might just miss the letter, and you might fuck up. You're right, actually.
Betul. And then we had that period of time where our O is 0, our 3 is E.
Nah, I never did that shit.
Nah, fuck out of here, bro. You did that. You just can't remember.
Nah, I never
Everybody
did that.
did that.
Nah,
Everybody fucking did that.
I missed out. What the fuck?
Never.
Everybody fucking did that. Fuck
Sashi,
outta
did
here.
you replace your O's with zeros and your E's with 3s?
I do that.
I never did that. I never did that.
You want to know why I do it? If you want to get O, you gotta click 3 times, Your number 6.
Yeah, but I
six
can't
keypad.
stand the
Katak,
fucking
katak,
zero
katak.
being bigger than the M.
I didn't replace the threes and the O's, but I did had a phase in Facebook time where the capital, small
Big letters,
capital,
small
letters.
yeah,
Kecil,
I
kecil.
had
I
that
never
phase.
did that either. I never did that either.
I'm sorry about that. It was quite embarrassing though.
I never did that either. I
it's
could.
okay.
I cannot, bro. I
Character
cannot.
development, Sashi. And you want to know why
Yeah.
3 is easier than E? Because you just hold the button.
Hold the button. And
You hold the
nah.
button, then 3 will come out. It's like, oh, okay. it's easy.
Guys, I was a nerd as fuck. My words is important to me. Nah. If somebody messaged me with a O instead of with a 0 instead of a O, I'm gonna be like, dude, what the fuck
You
is
want to
this
know
shit?
how much of a nerd Kavi he is? I have his name saved on my phone. I won't show number. As Kavinish Karangan
See,
Boy. As
See, I don't like this
Karangan
energy
Boy.
right now. I wasn't trying to get into this right now. Like, what's
He's a nerd.
nah? Nah, you have to understand, like, since I was a kid, I was obsessed with words. So, like, I cannot tahan, bro. Like, I got friends who will type, like, Sashila, like, small letter, but I'm like, what the fuck is this, bro? Like, just type normal, man. The most I would do is I would have, like, dots, like, you know,
Yeah, 3 dots there.
3 dots. I would do the 3 dots and shit like that. But I would not fuck up the words. And it took me a long time to start shortening the words. So I would always type words in full.
Yeah, that one same.
Now
I
also,
usually write the whole thing. I don't macam SMS punya language susah sikit for me.
correct. Even now also, I think only when I type in Malay, I will shorten it. In English, usually I will type the full thing, man. Like,
I'm a lazy motherfucker. I short.
you try to type the full thing, and so half the time you don't get it right. So,
But message received. Message received.
No,
Information has
every
been
time-
exchanged.
middle of a text, and I have to look at it like.
Like look at the
Oh,
letter
oh,
kan.
oh.
Letter jauh kena
Yeah.
cut kan.
I'm trying to get what is it? Oh, okay, I get it. I already
Some-
passed the point of trying to correct you already. I'm just like, okay, good.
Damn lazy dude. I remember last time my friend had a counter on his room dekat dia punya whiteboard and it's literally called Miro's typo. Like he got so bad that he no longer bothered to update that she just leave it there.
Yeah, I think when we first started texting each other, I would correct you, but I'm at a point where it's like, whatever, dude. Like, I get it. I understand.
Typo,
Okay,
I am typo king, bro. That's no thing.
Faham cukup.
Faham,
Jalan.
malas mana, you know. All right, Mira, you got anything else?
Oh
That's it.
shit! Wait! I got a juicy one. Japanese people are back at it again. They are back at it again.
All right.
Okay.
What did they do with the octopus now?
It's not octopus, but I think you can order it as an option from the place. I think. So they have come up with a new attachment for your vacuum cleaner.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
this contraption.
What does it suck?
That's the thing. It sucks your pee-pee.
Tak
So
agak
okay,
agak.
so what this guy did was he created like a attachment for the front part of your vacuum, the suction part. So now you don't have to, power press your vacuum cleaner. You can just attach it to the hose. So this thing
Okay.
is like he designed it so it will fit perfectly. That's texturized, all that kind of bullshit, and his logic was like, I read it. He said it's because first that shit sucks, and not sucks as in it's bad. It sucks as in it's like it sucks. And then
Yeah.
his second reason was it's easier to clean because it gets sucked inside the dirt bag. So what you need to do is just take out the dirt bag, pack it up, throw it away, and then
Wait. What
good
do
to
you
go.
mean? What is easier to, like, when you come is easier to clean?
yeah, because it gets sucked by the vacuum inside the rose. You see,
You gotta buy a vacuum just for that, bro. Don't use it to clean your
everyone
house
has
later.
vacuum is super cheap now. Everyone has a vacuum. In their
Yeah,
house.
it's so commercialized already. You can buy one, nice one, bro.
And okay. You guys laugh, right? Okay, remember about? Do you know the
Me to
hibachi?
react lah, laugh lah.
Do you know the vibrator thing you see in porn? Where it's long and then the kepala it's like this mic head.
Ah,
Yeah, I
You know
got
that
one in
shit,
my house.
right? That shit was actually invented as a muscle punya relaxer, but it's been used as something
Correct.
else.
It's for massage. I use that for that too.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And then
It's actually good,
So
yeah.
like vacuum
bends it,
cleaner is just a product that is its second design punya use is for sucking dicks. And
Oh, but
people-
wait, no. My question is the suction might be a bit too much, bro.
Hey,
Yeah, man.
okay, nampak sangat tak pernah vacuum rumah. Do you know that?
Eh,
when
what
you
the fuck? I vacuum, bro.
Wait. Dengar, you know the L part of your vacuum. That's that thing
Yes.
where you can open, close, open, close, open, close.
Yeah,
Nampak?
yeah.
That's like how you
Yeah.
control the
Correct.
the strength.
I mean, don't know what he's talking.
But I still feel like that shit might be a bit too much, bro.
Okay,
I'm curious about how the head looks now.
Also, when you get your dick sucked, you're not getting your dick sucked. You're getting your dick jerked off by a mouth.
In a way, it's like, you know how people always like, you know, when you meet a person, like a guy's term is a unicorn now. I don't know if you guys know about this term. It's when you meet someone who's like mind-blowingly good at sex, and
Okay.
people always like that person could suck off a golf ball through a hose.
Okay.
Like vacuum strength. When you know, why is now
Yeah, but-
when there's a vacuum actually can suck your dick, you like complain.
No,
Vacuum
like what?
strength,
Like
you
no,
know.
dude. Nobody's sucking a dick. Like, bro. Like, nobody's doing to suck a dick, bro. It's this, but with a mouth. So like,
See, yeah.
if I
that's-
just put my dick in a vacuum and it's just sucking, I don't know, my skin might just come off.
Oh, you guys have never watched a video of people fucking vacuums?
People fucking vacuums? I'm sorry, you dropped off.
Yeah, that's exactly why I just said you have never watched videos of people fucking vacuums? Oh man, we hang out at a different part of the internet, dude.
What the
I
fuck,
hang out at a
bro?
very different part of the internet.
No, but I'm just trying to logically think. Unless you move the vacuum.
Because the attachment, the cut at the end now, so you can grab with your own hand.
So you move the okay. Then that
so
makes
you
if you just
grab.
put your dick in there and just sit there,
Okay,
then
so you have to simulate
you
the
still
motion
have
lah.
to do the motion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
Okay,
don't want
then
to
maybe
boleh,
it's a pretty
hands free,
good
bro.
thing lah,
Just
yeah.
put it there and just lie down. Boleh gak? No problem. So this guy,
Really?
you just put it there, and then just chill out. So this guy said,
Yeah, let me just type this out real quick. Find
This guy
videos
said
about people
he's gonna like you can custom made, you know. So
Oh,
it can
to
be
fit the
like,
size of your.
it's not just about the size of it. It's about whatever the fuck you want. You want a horse punya mouth with a blah, 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 blah. You can have that shit designed. You know how horses mouth like blah, 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 like that, right? Yeah, you can have that shit too.
Yeah, they're gonna develop new fetish because of this. Soon you're gonna see people fucking horses, bro.
Oh god.
I've seen.
Far from
I
that,
mean,
bro.
people already do that.
Yeah.
People already do that, bro. Anyways, so it's fine.
Man, okay. One thing I can tell you about people fucking vacuum, man. The sound fucked me up every fucking time I saw the video. And I've seen one video, and I've seen the same video so many times in this same fucking website. People they keep sharing that shit because it was bizarre. The sound is very, very like unique. It's like when you hear that sound, motherfuckers fucking the vacuum.
Cause like,
No, there's no It's like a plop plop. There's like a plop 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 vroom, vroom, vroom sound. I was like,
These guys are literally fucking robots already, bro.
yeah. Y'all
He's
need to
one
chill,
step ahead
man.
of us, man.
Get some fucking pussy, okay?
bro, he's smart.
Or jerk off. It's not that difficult.
He knows today. Finding pussy is tough. Vacuum,
It costs a lot
Okay,
of money.
just jerk off lah, you lazy fuck.
vacuum doesn't complain.
Oh,
It cleans for you. Just go.
Your hand,
Anytime you want.
your hand doesn't complain either. Just fucking jerk off, you lazy fuck. Like,
Not bad. I'm sorry,
But
bro.
the thing-
I'm totally in the vacuum supremacy now. I mean,
Sashi understands, bro. Like our hand don't suck. There's no like
The X-
no, I know.
vacuum.
so like,
There's no
you
whatever.
acting like I don't masturbate. Like, relax.
Our
I
hand
know.
is
I
like,
get
now
it.
we-
I get the difference. I know the difference. Yes,
Yeah,
obviously.
so now we have like a vacuum cleaner who can do two things at the same time, just like a massager.
Yeah.
lah.
My suggestion would be like to just take the technology of the vacuum and like redesign it. I don't want to put my dick in a vacuum cleaner. So,
That one,
you know,
dah ada. I saw a documentary in China they did at the fertility clinic. So they have this like
fuck
machines,
them.
machines made. It's like this store lah. And then the place where your pee was supposed to be, there's like a hole. And then you can see the hole like kembang kecil. Oh. I mean like okay lah, whatever, simulating and then the guy said, oh, this is just our normal what do you call that? Normal setting. Then he bump up that shit. Oh my god. That shit went from like this is my first time seeing dick to like Glock 3000, bro. Like that shit keluar, come back,
Glock 3000.
Bitch went from Glock like normal to Glock 3000, and then like the use is for like semen extraction.
Yeah.
fertility
No, that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Like I understand and I get it, but maybe just take the technology of a vacuum and just repackage it a bit, lah. Like make it look. I don't want to put my
It's
dick in
coming
a
there, it's coming there, bro. Next Christmas.
Next Christmas, huh?
Dropping.
Okay. Jesus is gonna drop the shit, huh? Okay, nice.
No, but okay. I don't know if people out there, have you guys bought Jenga? Oh no, Tenga, not Jenga, Tenga.
I've seen it.
So I got
Tenga,
it.
like what? Coconut?
No, Tenga the
is
masturbatory cup.
It's the one you use to jerk off, it's like a sex toy lah for
Remember,
okay.
Sashi? Do you remember?
Yeah, I
bought
know.
it Back in JB.
Yeah. We
So
had
friends,
one
she's like-
JB.
Oh, really?
I mean, what's room we had, what?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I'm sex positive, so whatever.
The red color macam
It's like a stripe.
wow, yeah, ada stripe.
That's what that was?
Yeah, dude,
What do you think it was?
It was like way early, when we first came to the house, he showed us, okay, this is the shit.
I seen it. I don't think I seen
Yeah.
it. But okay, continue.
A friend of mine bought it for me because
Right.
okay, to our people out there, I'm very sex positive, so I have no problem talking about this.
Censored.
Censor. Why that
Yeah,
part was
you
censored?
you just
Okay,
naturally
so-
censored, dude.
Okay, so the thing is, when you put your member in there, there's a small hole on the other side of the thing, of the tenga.
Right.
So what you do is, because you said you need to take the technology kabi and it's already here, the technology, and it's like super
pressure.
simplified. It's air pressure vacuum. So what you do is just
Because
put
of
your
the
thumb.
hole?
Yeah. So when you're holding it, you put your thumb on there, and it will block off air entering. So it acts like a vacuum.
Suction. That's like
Ah.
suction a little bit, lah.
So you do that. So if you want like simulate breathing, I guess. So you open
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
You
Open and close.
then,
Open and
got
close.
airflow. So power kat out dah tu.
That I don't mind, lah. I'm just saying the idea of a vacuum, like me putting my dick in a machine, is a little bit like, maybe I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
That's
man. If I find the video, I'll share to you guys. Man, that guy power fuck the fuck out of that vacuum, bro. And you know power fuck when you do that, you squat and then you like that, and
Yeah.
that's what the vacuum got, dude. The guy went ham.
Aye, man.
I'm glad that we put my topic at the end, because if we start with this kind of shit, and holy fuck, bro.
I might just switch it. Maybe this week I'll switch it. I cut this part and I put it at the start.
We talk about Tenga first.
We talk about Tenga first.
Whatever.
I mean, shout out to the Japanese, man. They
They are the
They need to-
pioneers, bro. They are the
They are the pioneers, and I feel like maybe probably because they're the most
Their
macam-
problems are all emotional problems.
Correct. Super emotional. They don't have time for sex. They don't have that much of that.
They work. Their tech
Yeah.
is so the futuristic already, but problem emotional, human connection.
Emotional problem, and also I feel like a lot
culture,
of
though. If you ask me.
culture. Yeah,
In terms of
their culture
their
is
work culture, especially, Kabi. Work
not just
culture
their
is
work
fucked up.
culture, but just the Japanese tradition and culture in general. Like sex is like a very
Taboo.
taboo type thing, but at the same time, it's obviously a need, and that's why they come up with different ways to do it without actually having sex. You know what I mean? Like they're the ones who always come up with the ways.
They'll do whatever it takes to have sex, except doing whatever
Have
they need
sex.
to do to have sex.
Yes, correct. Yeah. I mean, you always watch like Japanese shows and shit. It's always some dude who can't talk to girls and he goes home and he fucking jerks off and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's always that kind of shit. So it's fucked
mean-
up, but I mean,
It's
Yeah.
it's
For-
the same as our country. If you think about it, our country sex is taboo, bro.
yeah, but I
If you
don't
ask
think
me.
we take it that way. I don't think the people take it that way.
Man, in JB, I remember, and remember the 7E dekat Petropam Gelang Patah kan?
Mm.
So I went to the 7E, I bought rubber. Motherfucker look at me one time, bro.
No, that's fine, but I'm saying we don't give a fuck. But the
Oh,
Japanese
we.
people give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, you still bought the rubber.
Yeah,
Let him
still
look
bald,
lah.
bro.
Fuck him lah. Whatever lah. I still go buy. Look lah. What the fuck? I'm still gonna buy that shit. Yes, I'm having sex. Shut the fuck up. Like, but over there it's more so like,
Oh,
I'm
motherfucker
not-
having sex.
Yeah. You know what I
I gotta
mean?
tell
Like-
your mom now, bro. Ooh.
yeah.
You would-
it's fucking-
But
You know
they
what I
are
mean?
also the gang who
Tell
come
on
up
you.
with love hotels, like you know the short punya stay.
yeah,
punya.
that's true. So like, I think it's both. It's weird lah.
It's like
weird,
it's a what do you call it? Different side of the coin. Same coin.
correct. It's almost they're so repressed that they came up with the most opposite way, like the most open way to do stuff, right? Stuff. The most open way, like love hotels where literally people go there, they get cuddled, bro. Like not even
Oh.
sex, bro.
You know,
So that
I think I told you, Kavi, like I want to be the cuddle punya therapist.
right.
That shit sounds dope, bro. Like you know,
Actually,
you-
there is like job like that where you can call people just to hug you and console you, and obviously I think the Japanese pioneered this shit.
Yeah.
Macam
eh,
hiring
where do you
girlfriend lah,
see
macam
it?
hire girlfriend, hire boyfriend.
Correct. So it's not sexual, it's just
It's just macam,
affection.
just and I think I don't know if you guys say this to me or what, but you can like hire people to play out as your dad,
Yeah.
and just for them to like scold you and for you to feel like, okay, my dad scolded me today, now I can work.
Yeah.
Because some people didn't need like, okay, today my mother scolded me already, now I feel like complete, now my morning feels complete. Okay, cool, let's continue with life.
Crazy, bro.
It's
crazy.
people be a dependent like that.
Okay,
Man, it's crazy.
anyone watching outside, if you need a boyfriend, what do you call it? Boyfriend experience, and they call it the shit. Boyfriend experience.
BFE, 100%.
I'm down. No, but no hanky panky, bro. I keep it halal
Just-
all the time.
Just holding hands.
No ping pong.
No ping pong, just holding
I'll
hands.
dress like Melayu as fuck, tutup orang and all, no earrings, no whatever. I'll come over and say hello to your mom and dad, be like, you know, yeah, your
Yeah.
daughter has a girlfriend and she's being a very good girlfriend. I will talk you out. Don't worry, I got that shit. I will talk you
every
out.
year on this happens on Chinese New Year. No, I don't know if you all know this, but it's a culture. It happens on Chinese New Year. There's a thing where like rent a boyfriend for Chinise New Year. Like it's a legit thing in Malaysia.
Can I do that for Hari Raya? Oh my god.
I don't think Raya works because I don't know, but
I think it's like the pressure thing. They get pressured to like,
Yeah.
because they always get talked into marriage and all that.
also like why you know no boyfriend or whatever. It's more their culture to ask like how come you no boyfriend or no girlfriend or whatever. So it's a legit thing. It's a legit thing. I have friends who have done it before. So
Hey,
Yeah.
pass them my number, okay? I'm free for Chinese New Year, so.
no Chinese New bro. There's a whole different. I don't want to get into that. Like if the Chinese girl.
after this record, we'll talk.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. All right, let's end this shit. Before we end, let's just do a little bit of music talk. I'll try to keep this short because I feel like we've been going for quite some time already, but just a little bit lah. There's a stupid ass. There's some stupid ass shit going on between Drake and Kanye. Okay, and it's fucking stupid. Okay, so what happened was, so about 3-4 weeks ago, or whatever, 1 month ago, when Kanye was supposed to drop his album at first, a story came out. Karen Civil, who's a very popular like media personality in hip hop, she came out and said that Drake and Kanye have kind of patched things up. It's all good. Everything's fine. Whatever. Right? Last week, Trippie Redd, the rapper Trippie Redd, dropped an album. Drake is featured on the album. And on Drake's verse, he disses Kanye. And I do this because it's the weakest diss of all time. The verse was boring as hell. I heard the song. It was trash. He was basically like, oh, all the people I'm beefing with are like 44, 45. They're all old. Or some shit like that. And then off the back of that, Kanye just goes like crazy. Okay. The first thing that comes out is he posts and deletes a picture of a group chat. Okay. And in the group chat, you can see it's an iMessage group chat. You can see the top there, the initials of people. There's a V and then there's a big D, pause. And stuff. And then the group chat says you've just added Pusha T. He adds Pusha T into the conversation. He puts a picture of the Joker, the new Joker. What's his name?
Okay.
Joaquin Phoenix. Puts Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker, and then he on the bottom there he says, I've been made fun of nerd ass jock people like you guys for my whole life. You'll never recover." And so that the D in the chat is apparently Drake and shit like that. He started doing that. Then he posted and deleted Drake's address, like his home address,
In Hoxton.
which everybody kind of knows Drake's home address.
Yeah, that's the thing. Which it's so common lah.
It's quite
Drake
common.
address, I think you can find it on the internet lah.
Drake himself has shown where his house is and shit like that already before and all that. He's doing all these things. So there's this weird back and forth going on. And I just wanted to bring it up because I feel like it's fucking petty. And I feel like Kanye is just unraveling, bro. Like
Losing it.
he's unraveling, bro. Like this is not, bro. The diss wasn't even like a diss. If I'm Kanye West, which apparently he's trying to legally change his name to Ye now, no more Kanye West. But if I'm Ye, I'm looking at this shit like I'm Kanye West, bro. What the fuck? You wanna diss me? You wanna come better than that? People is going crazy over this shit. And then Drake posts all this shit is going on. He posted on IG, delete whatever fuck. Drake posts on his IG story just him like a 10-second video of him just laughing. He's just laughing at the camera. He's just straight up laughing at the camera or whatever. And now there's this weird. So the thing about it is what's going on is there's this weird cat and mouse. People think that Drake might drop on Kanye's date, or Kanye was trying to drop last month, but he heard that Drake might drop, so he didn't drop. And they're trying to do this like cat and mouse of like, who's gonna drop first? I don't want to drop on your date. You don't want to drop on my date. Are you gonna drop on my date? Are you gonna drop on my date? Like this weird shit is happening. Okay, it's fucking stupid, bro. It's fucking stupid. It's fucking lame. I think it's bullshit. And in the most latest development that I read just now, so Kanye's album, according to his manager, is 100% coming out tomorrow. I mean, while you're listening to this, it's out. It should be out. Okay? His manager said it's 100%, 27th August, it's coming out.
Nah.
Okay, fine. Okay, if you take that. But at the same time, they say that Drake's first single from his album, first real single, he's dropped a few singles, but first real single from the album is apparently also dropping on the 27th of August. And apparently they moved that up on purpose to fuck with Kanye's shit.
Any PR stunt lah, dude. Man.
They're doing the whole Kanye 50 thing. They get people talking about it like a battle and then see who can outdo the other.
It's bullshit, right? It's bullshit. It's like, I hate this guy. I hate this guy. All right, do something then. Kanye said, you'll never recover. All right, then do something then. Like, okay, if you want to make this a rap beef, then make it a rap beef lah. Rap. Drop a song. Do something. Like, it's fucking stupid, bro. And also, I was thinking about it like, Drake cannot win this beef. This beef that he has with Pusha T or with Kanye or whoever, this camp, right? He cannot win this. He can sell more.
Correct. Numbers he might win.
He can
but
sell more.
Artistically kan susah though.
Cannot win. So that's why. That's why I feel like he's kind of like playing it off. Like, that's why he did that laughing video and all this guys. Like, fuck all these people. He's apparently the single that if he drops it tomorrow, it'll be with Future and Young Thug. So you know that's gonna be a fucking banger.
Yeah.
You know?
And Young Thug.
Yeah. So you know that's gonna be a fucking banger, and then his thing will be like, look at me, like you did all this shit, but I'm still number one or whatever. He cannot, Drake in hip hop terms cannot win this beef, which is why I feel like this is all bullshit lah. And the fact that the story came out that they were good and then now they're like this, it just makes me feel like they're texting each other and being like, fam, just do
Bro,
this. Just
I
do this.
tell them, bro. Okay, today I bad guy lah.
Post
Tomorrow
my
you
song
bad
can,
guy.
bro.
Just post.
Tomorrow you bad guy lah. Today I bad guy. Okay. Can. Post,
Because at the
post.
end of the day, if the both of them dropped albums on the same day, Kanye stans are gonna go and listen to Drake's album to be like, it was trash.
Yeah.
And the Drake
Drake
stans are
stans.
gonna go listen to the Kanye album to be like, no, that shit was trash.
Aduh.
It's too at this point, right? I just feel like this kind of shit don't work. When you talk Kanye, Sashi, when you said Kanye 50, that was different because they straight up said
Yeah.
50 and Kanye both said, yo, let's drop on the same day. Let's see who sells more. That was straight up. Like
Yeah, the gangster.
They both macam it's a fight it's a boxing fight.
there was picture of them doing this.
Yeah.
Remember, in front of each other, like it was memang like, okay, let's do this, right? This is like y'all doing all this weird shit, like, bro.
Zaman sekarang, bye.
Yeah, like we can
media.
Shit. And at the end of the day, for me, I just want to hear music. You know what I mean? Like, I want to hear the Kanye album, whether it's good or bad. I want to hear it. I want to hear the Drake album, whether it's good or bad. I want to hear it. Just give the fucking music, like, bro. Y'all are two of the biggest artists in the world. Why y'all need to do this bullshit? Y'all not 6ix9ine and Meek Mill. Like, you don't need to do this shit.
6ix9ine Meek Mill CL.
Yeah, it feels like they macam redundant though. Anything you do, people want to listen though.
Correct.
Maybe Kanye lah. He's like, okay, when you open my Wikipedia, there must be like a bunch of shit written about this album, so I'm just going to create a bunch of controversy regarding it.
Because
it's like fucking long, right? Like dense punya project and surrounded by lots of talks and all that shit.
Because all of his
that
albums are like that, right?
Yeah.
All of his albums have something. Yeah, we talk about My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, which we all agree probably is his best album. That
Correct.
was off of like Taylor Swift and all that shit. So like
all that shit. Even the punya Ye album also, he had a meltdown and all that shit.
Yeah.
Apparently he rewrote the whole album. Blah blah blah. Yeah.
Took a picture of the fucking mountain and just wrote
album cover.
Yeah, like there's like all this like other stuff that comes with this, right? Like, I mean, yeah lah. But I mean, I think that's who he is also lah. At the same time, I was thinking about it, like that's just who he is lah. I think Kanye. We talked about Samantha Katie just now, but I think Kanye genuinely, right? If you really listen to his music, right, craves fame, craves attention. That's his vice.
Is it megalomaniac? They call it.
Yes.
Like you want to say something, you want it to like reach the most people, right?
Correct.
You don't want just I'm saying like this fun thing. I don't want it to send with me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like create a bunch of to get attention. I want my words to spread like the most.
Paling as far as possible.
I'm gonna say one word and it has to reach everybody, right? So
and to the point where I don't care if people are receiving it good or bad, as long as people are receiving it.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care if like Drake fans are like fuck Kanye, whatever. They still gonna go look at my shit. I don't care if Kavi is sitting here saying fuck this, fuck that, just drop the music. I don't care. As long as he's doing the shit, I did my job. Like, and I because if you really listen to his music, like Twisted Fantasy and all that, he talks about it a lot. Like, talk about fame and how, if you think about it, he sung All of the Lights, right? A lot of people think he sung in that first verse when he said like, I slapped my girl, she called the feds and all this shit, right? He telling the story about his girl. He's not talking about a girl, he's talking about fame, you know? He said, I went home and then like I caught my girl in bed with another guy and then I had to take him to the ghetto University of Lies, all that shit, right? He's talking about fame, you know, because he lost it at that time with Taylor Swift and all that. He kind of lost it. So he has this like weird craving for
redemption.
For spotlight lah, you know? Not redemption, just spotlight. Like, I have to be in this thing, otherwise I'm not. No, which is weird lah, because I don't think we've had an artist who's had that type of craving and also be as great as he is.
Yeah, I think he's like, okay, when I'm making an album or if I'm dropping a project, then everybody needs to talk about my work. Yeah. I think if he's not dropping anything and he macam chill, he goes away, disappear.
Correct.
And then he comes back. And then one picture just surface on the internet with him in a room or whatever. Okay, that's now my era begins. This album era begins. And
yeah, and it's again like it's weird because there's been artists like that who stir up shit and do shit before album drops, but a lot of times, like, the music might not be that great, and that's why they're doing that thing. But he's changed music 3 or 4 times, just him. So he
Yeah.
kind of doesn't need that. Like, your music itself will cause that conversation. When he dropped 808s and Heartbreak, it caused the conversation. When he do all these things, it happens. I don't know why, but I know.
He's a Wikipedia addict. He wants to read his Wikipedia.
He's a Wikipedia.
Make sure it's fucking long, alright?
Okay, but yeah, we'll see if he actually does. I hope his manager was right and he drops the album. He should have dropped the album.
Drop it, bro. What the fuck, lah, man.
All right. Last thing I want to say, I mean, we want to talk about Kendrick, but we will go on for too long about that, so it's okay. But just quick one, Migos Tiny Desk. Go watch that shit.
Dope.
Please go watch that shit.
Fucking cool, yeah. Like, I didn't expect it to be like that good, but when they play live, macam that vibe different, no?
And bro, they can breath control, bro. They're
Yeah.
rapping the whole verse.
Correct.
Bro.
Oh,
Like, fucking fire.
gila babi.
Go fucking check that shit out. All right, we're not talking about football this week because we don't want to talk about football. Also because I think we've been going on for quite some time. So let's end this shit right here. Gas Station Podcast, episode 34. I am your host, Kayczar. I'm back here with my boys. We got Nobu Plays, aka Amiro in the building. You can check him
Your
out
future
on
boyfriend
Twitch.
to be rented, by the way.
Yes, fix your hair. Maybe that'll help. You can check him out on twitch.tv/NobuPlays. That's NOAU Plays. Check him out playing Apex as usual. Also with us is Sashi, aka Kafka Purp. You can follow him on Instagram at Kafka_Purp. Working on new stuff.
Yes.
Okay,
New songs will come out soon, so watch the space.
And also, again, like I said last week, MY Rap Radar episode 9. Go check that shit out. Beat produced by Ruka Sikta. Song is called King. You can just check. Is that on Spotify? Spotify, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, go check that shit out. My name is Kayczar. I'm a rapper producer. You can check my music out on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you get your music. And that's pretty much it. Gas Station Podcast episode 34. We starting the fuck up.